It's Friday, which means it's time for another edition of KPIS Writers. We have another special theme for this week. But before we move on, let's look back to our theme from last week. Now, we were talking about great historical figures who were also activists. In grades 1 and 2, you showed so many awesome examples of how you can stand up for the rights of others. In grades 3, 4, and 5, I saw so many examples and had conversations with kids in the hallways, online, and through your KPIS writers. We heard stories about Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. We heard stories about Harvey Milk. We heard stories about so many different awesome characters. Please go back and watch and look at some of your classmates' work. But to celebrate our grades 1 and 2, our entry for the week is Shetah! Round of applause. Good work on your awesome submission. And for grades 3, 4, and 5, we are celebrating Mr. Tony! Awesome job, Tony. Awesome job, Shetah. And for everybody else, this doesn't mean you didn't do an awesome submission, just that you need to keep submitting to KPIS Writers. Now, this week, we are going to be going into our portal. You are going to be logging in, clicking on your grades 1 and 2, or 3, 4, 5, for the following prompt. We are celebrating Chinese New Year. You've been studying all about it in your Chinese classes all week. So we're going to continue with that with our KPIS Writers. I hope everyone is ready to celebrate Chinese New Year. You've all been studying the traditions and celebrations. So our prompt is going to celebrate Chinese New Year with the following. For grades 1 and 2, find out what year of the Chinese zodiac you were born in. Explain what your zodiac symbol is and why it's important. Remember to use at least 3 sentences in your submission, but you can always use more. For grades 3, 4, and 5, you have been studying the legend of the tiger. If you could rewrite the story in your own words, how would you tell it? Would you change any of the characters? The setting? The plot? Write your own version of the legend story of the tiger. Don't forget to, after you submit, please go back and comment on your classmates' work. It feels so good to celebrate each other and recognize each other for all the hard work we're doing. All right, enjoy your activity block, enjoy your Chinese New Year, and get to work, writers. I'll see you next week.